So I just got done watching the Sonya Massey body cam footage, and it's awful. It's appalling. It is a tragedy of what happened to that woman. And the other thing to me is this whole encounter was also very eerie. From the first moment that they make contact with her and have a conversation, and up until the point where she is shot, it's so many eerie things to me that stands out. And I kind of want to make a short video on the items, and you'll see it's just kind of like, and I'll talk over what's happening, but you'll see it's kind of like, whoa, it's like, whoa, it's so eerie. So here we go. Please don't hurt me.
Is this your car over here?
And she just keeps saying, please God, please God.
Oh. That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard, we walked around the whole block, we didn't see anybody. Right? We don't. We checked the whole area, there's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just
She can't express what she needs help with, but something is going on, right?
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with? What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard, I walked all the way through all these backyards, we checked your front yard. We didn't see nobody, so nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody.
No. Checked the whole area. What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I got you. Alright. Is there anything else we can do for you? Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, and she received his tone and the way he said that, and she recognized that he was talking down a little to her.
That's not your black car. SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
And she doesn't answer.
Brought it to my driveway.
And
left it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
and in this moment, I think the police are doing good police work by checking the tags.
David Mary 43556.
So So as they come in the house, you can see the house is a little messy. Not terrible, but maybe you could say it's fitting for someone with mental health difficulties.
Yeah, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all. They're here in my house right now.
So it sounds like she's looking for help from someone else, and she feels the need to provide some paperwork.
Just 1 second, okay?
And we don't know what the paperwork's for.
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
And this is the eerie part. She asked him to hand her the Bible.
Damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah. There was
What was the
So
damage?
a dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
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 You have an ID, that'd make things so much easier. I just driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
and that Bible is sitting right next to her.
What paperwork?
I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID. Well, let's get your ID first, and then one task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID,
And with this whole one task at a time, I feel like they know that she needs some type of, she's mentally challenged in some way. She needs some type of help, instructions and stuff. And she's just trying to be compliant, do what they ask. And she asked them why they leaving. All right, the part where she says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and the part where she opens the door saying, "Please don't hurt me," and "Please God, please God, please God." I'm starting to realize that while she has some mental health challenges, it is also mixed with her faith in God, and I think that the combination of her mental health challenge was displayed in the way that she invoked the name of Jesus to rebuke the police officer. And this police officer was none the wiser and took that as a threat, along with her having access to boiling water, which she went over there to turn the stove off because they asked her to do that. But because she rebuked them, they took that as and it's not funny, but it's ridiculous. But he took it as a threat and opened fire and murdered that woman. It's unfortunate, and I know that he's been punished, and rightfully so. But it is awful. It is 100% awful that you recognize that this woman has a mental health challenge, and you recognize that as soon as she says she's trying to get some help, and then you slow and talk down to her. And then you tell her one thing at a time because she's reaching for paperwork. At the point where she's trying to find paperwork or trying to find her ID, we recognize that he's trying to just put a name on some paperwork so he can continue on his business. But the most subtle threat from her, the most subtle threat, while trying to manage her stove, warranted execution. There's a thought that I had earlier, like there's potentially an old, and I don't want to say demon, I don't know if I should say principality or power in high places or something, but it's potentially an old thing that is still happening in a spiritual level to black people. It is the original America's first sin, and it's unfortunate to watch it play out in the way that it did with this woman. It's awful. This frail little woman, you pull out a gun and you point it at her. She immediately says, "I'm sorry," and drops to the ground. And for whatever reason, you execute her. The Sarge comes in a little later, and the Sarge comes in and he's like, so where's the gun? It's really, really bad. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, anything we can do for? Alright, I'm not even gonna waste my next stuff then. You wanna run down real quick? Nope, not yet. Alright. House is cleared. She was the only one. Where's the gun? No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water. You shot her? Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here. Alright. And that's where she's landed.
The sergeant doesn't even respond. And you know what? The guy who's down there rendering aid to the woman also doesn't even look up to nod his head or do anything. He actually just sits down there and continues to try to put pressure on her wound and does not shake his head when he tells his story. He just probably realized, like, this is just messed up. And we could have administered aid. You know, there's a body cam. They show both body cams, but there's a moment where he goes to his vehicle to wash his hands, and he's just shaking. He's just really shaken up. Part of me was wondering, is this a show? Because, you know, his body cam is live and he's trying to show his humanity. But at the same time, you know, let's not lose sight of the fact that he's been putting pressure on a woman who's been gasping for air for probably 5 minutes. Now, I'm sure that will definitely have you shaking and just watching someone's life just disappear from them. Has to shake you up in some way, you know. So I don't discount that. A part of me wants to, but I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, no, it's a tragedy. I feel like it's an old ghost that's still alive, and I think she unfortunately ran into that old thing. And you know, and I don't even like to talk like this, right? I don't want to use words like this. This is just weird, but when you look at it, it's just like,